Alright, gents, let's get underway. So the first thing we should notice would be a metric buttload of Nebelwerfers coming down. Oh, with a bunch of Panzer Grenadiers running. Those Nebelwerfers should keep their heads down. Any minute now. Really nicked that guy. How, oh hell, he's dead. Damn it. We're not even a minute in, we've already got someone killed from friendly fire. I love Nebelwerfers. I just want to see it again. So the Panzer Grenadiers are advancing. The good news is no one else got shot by anyone other than us. So the Nebelwerfers will come in somewhere around 30-second mark, I think. Maybe it's 25. Oh, they're really gonna throw a lot of a few things I want to take a look at. Did they hit that building with their first Nebelwerfer? Good job, guys. Also, I know I got this guy got a Piat fired at him. Heard it. Question is, from where did he go? They're in that house. We're going to take a break from the explosions to say that they're in this house. Right, so, unfortunate accidents aside, sorry, Hans. Everything pretty much went according to plan. They seem suppressed enough to not bother setting up once they get there. Forward observers in place. He can set up his weapons soon. 4th platoon seems to be in a good place. The Sluger seems good. Doesn't seem to be anybody inside this house. Just gonna double check that real quick. Meanwhile, I'll try and set up a sort of a hidden base of fire up there. And these guys held. Good, good. Also move this MG42 over here, because you can never have too many guns that sound like buzzsaws. And yeah, I'll just let those guys go hang out and play security up there. And our main plan, I've decided, for penetrating the Essingel block is we're going to try and punch through this line of houses, bust through these hedgerows, and storm these houses. Suppress these houses with maybe a light mortar barrage or something. Maybe some mortar smoke right about here. Use that to storm here. Punch through and put some real good close fire on the Red School as we storm it. Which means to storm that we'll need to not only suppress the school itself, but also get some real accurate smoke rounds down. What are the conditions again? Got some gentle wind from the west, so that smoke will drift that way. This means we'll actually want our troops to be over here. And I'll let these guys hang out over here and try and help out Hans. We managed to put most of our entire force to ground with our great achievement of a naval warfare. Alright, let's go. I'm not ordering my infantry to fire just yet, because I don't want to give away their position too much until I know what I'm facing. Though I suspect this guy's position is already well known. You're kidding me. Well, if that isn't the damn luckiest shot I've ever seen. Guy fires a Piat, hits the ground, a good 3 stories away. Unless there's a sniper. It could be a sniper, but I suspect ungodly unlucky Piat collateral damage. Can only be ended with yet more gunfire. There he is. Oh, whoa, that's seems like they're retreating from a picket line. This might be a picket house. I highly doubt it's their main bastion of defense. Still, I don't want to risk anything or anyone just yet. Get those weapons up, boys. If this keeps up, we might get another MG-42 stuck on the second floor right here. Deploy that. Though I'm hesitant to order an assault just yet. Because we haven't even engaged anyone in Yale block. That could very well change what goes on next. Let's see what we've got. Good line of sight on most of these buildings. Oh yeah, because trees. Almost forgot about this. There are trees in Holland. Looks like they got that guy cleaned up. Probably grabbed whatever he had on him. It was just a rifle. I'm not sure which one of them grabbed it, but I'm sure one of them did. Alright. We'll give him a few more minutes, maybe 2. Just to identify, find out what's going on. See if we can't provoke a response. That's certainly a response. They'll need to drive the bridge out again. Oh, this house is really beautiful. Though I believe we're currently winning due to immense fire superiority on the part of that half-track. In fact, if I can get this Stug into a position to basically rush this flank, that would be great. If I get him here, then he could see there, there, and there. Those machine guns up yet? Oh yeah, that's right. The guy's got shot. That's just unfortunate. Third squad. Machine gun. You guys, get to work on putting that up. It's real important. What are the other guys doing in here? Wrong house. Pushing up into the second floor might be a good idea for those guys. Because if they can suppress these guys adequately, then we can push large forces into there. Let's see, you will... First of all, your entire platoon will pause. I want you guys up there on level 3. You guys up there on level 2. 2. And 2. You guys will also pause. Try and go in through level 1 houses that give us good exits. Right here, boom, into here. Good firing lines. Into here, one of the wider open ones. Over to here. Boom, straight into that house. Alright. That works. And no one is moving on those orders. Yet. I just want to be ready for them. Alright, over here we can get those guns set up. We can grab some fire superiority. And I'll hold off on calling any artillery in just yet. I think I'll want it in about 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. It's hard to tell, actually. What's my call-in time? 9 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. I want an area target, specifically a right about your face. medium, because I want that to be neutralized a bit. Medium length. That'll most likely use up most of our artillery. We'll have basically smoke shells left at that point. And the mortars. How long would it take me to get some mortars from you? 7 minutes? So, in 2 minutes, I would need to have you doing the thing there. Yeah, we should be able to get them from here. Those okay? Yeah, they look good. Alright. Good enough for next turn. I'm gonna go with the standard 10 minutes of action per video. These guys are losing cohesion at an alarmingly fast rate. Now they're under fire from 1, 2... Jeez, they're taking basically the entire British offensive to the face. That house is untenable. As they have discovered. Meanwhile, it looks like our MG-42s have managed to get set up. Yep. And are just spitting into the Englishers. British sniper. Alright. Looks like they really have suppressed a lot of them. And we got 2K ammunition. Yeah, I'd say that's about enough for this portion of the plan. You can see him, but you can't shoot him. But he's right there, man. This house actually looks pretty tenable if we can keep up the tempo of fire. I'm gonna have those guys pop off quite a few rounds at that guy, because I don't like snipers. Meanwhile, just to make sure we're reducing the fire on those guys, I need a way to put some rounds There we go. And that should put some 20 mil shells in there and stick the fear of God into those Brits. Also some other things. Mostly 20mm shells. Meanwhile, they finally got their gun up. These guys look like they're about to get theirs up. I want them to be focusing on this block. I'll give that block a minute and then we'll kick in the door. A good minute with a good smattering of MG42 fire down it. There we go. That should pump some lead into those. Alright, let's just let's hold up and see what's going on. So we've got a long engaged firefight here. Something blew up in the middle of there. I don't know what that was. Dang. Half track moved up hard. We shot a Jeep. Nothing too major. A scoop shot at something. That could be... What's he see? Ooh, he sees the main house. That's good. They're having a hell of a firefight between the two of them with that MG42. You guys still up? Yeah, they're still up. I'd say we've damn near achieved fire superiority over those Brits in this particular region. Actually, I want to see what this is. So he's just sitting here being stupid. God, I'm not sure if you can hear my commentary over the raging sound of madness going on in the background. It looks like the Brits are just losing guys at an alarming rate during those foxholes. Yeah. As long as we stand off with our armor. Like, stand pretty far off with our armor. Should be good. Good 5 minutes in. I'm gonna give my squads the order to engage this block. Losing a lot of men over here in the second squad. They're getting a bit nervous. I wouldn't blame them. Losing quite a few men. They're on the front line of the fighting, as it stands. They're also doing the damn lot of the killing. Got this one guy on open sweep. He'll sweep and shoot whoever protests to being shot. Typically quite a few people will protest to being shot. I have those guys pop off a few shots at some random buildings. Have those guys fire off for about 30 seconds and see who we hit. Alright. So let's see what goes on next. Right then. That was a lot of noise. So it looks like the Brits are beginning to collapse a bit over here. I'm definitely seeing a lot of routing troops. I don't want to call it in just yet. The change in artillery I was considering, that is. I'd shift my fire of those men over to right here. Seeing as how this is pretty much collapsing. Well, over here we've encountered some British troops. Oh, I was going to replay it. But we've encountered some British troops over here. We're starting the house-to-house fight, but it looks like we're driving them back rapidly. There doesn't seem to be much they can do against the power of our MG42s. But I believe there's a bit of fire coming from the Osthaus. So I'll shift an MG42 over there. One of my MG42 crews appears to have retreated. Meaning I'll have to actually pop these shots off for about 30 seconds while he returns to the combat zone. While we do that, we'll move the engineers into position. I'll get the 3rd platoon leader up right about into here. Also, I'll try and move that guy up a bit to get out of the way of the... what should be soon the assault force. Once we can take these guys out pretty reliably. I suspect they might not even be in there anymore. Just gonna keep fire up on there. Shift this MG42 to firing. Strange. Just clear the target. What's my ETA on the 6 minutes? Gives me 6 minutes to severely distract them over here, or claim the territory for myself. Yeah, I think we can get stuck in. Oh, that also gives me time to experiment with something. I want to check this. Don't let me forget that, YouTube. Also, the Stug seems to be seeing retreating British troops who are headed off this way. And it's picking them off, which will ensure that they stay retreated, or very, very much dead. Which I honestly prefer a little bit. And, once those 6 minutes are up, we will have an artillery barrage for probably 2 or 3 minutes. And then we'll send in the Panzergrenadiers to see that out. Jesus, that was loud. Oh, we really took out a lot of it. And that 20mm is doing work. So basically having to shoot up between the trees right now. We've punched a hole in their wall with a 20mm cannon. And there seems to be some troops firing back from right there. We seem to have killed quite a few of them. I'm curious with what. Here's a good portion of the day's casualties are coming in from these guys. These guys. Who've just kind of slapped their MG42 down onto the ground and are going to town. Meanwhile, second squad is providing some decent overwatch, I guess. We know the British have not retreated from these houses yet because, well, we haven't, quite frankly, because we haven't shot them in this road yet. We'd see them retreating towards the Red School. The whole goal here is, as my plan goes, is to try and sweep down this road, claim this section, at about the time they try and retreat out of here, so that the main bulk of their force located here just gets squished and I guess most people try and run back out to the Ostblock, but at that point we'll have fire superiority from this angle. And the bridge, which is really the important portion. Because if we have the bridge, there's no way the Britishers are getting reinforced. Let's see. What are you? You're 3rd platoon. Where's 3rd platoon? Oh, 3rd platoon's up here. Alright, cool. So we've poked a few giant holes in everything. This guy's only using like what? We'll stop when he gets down to 160. Or maybe 140 rounds. Save some of those for the rest of the war. What are those rounds incoming? Good 5 minutes. Oh hey, those guys didn't get out. Good, that means I can plan my assault moves. So when this half-track, which is on the far right, reaches there, I want these guys to all tumble out and more or less storm that building with the front half-track. To do so, we'll need to be in front of the door. Second half-track, which has these guys. These guys run in there, and then run in there. Meanwhile, those guys in the last half track, the weakest team, will take up residence on the 2nd floor of there as a sort of distant reserve. They can all deploy behind the house. Once I tap the pause key, they'll go at it with fervor. Also, we didn't lose any guys from these guys because I suspect we're taking most of the hits to the side of our half-track. But not too many of them. Meanwhile, over here, we really seem to be going to town on them. Much more efficiently than I thought we would. So I might chance a move up here. It's a weird way to move about it, but alright. And try and blast my way through. Hell, into here. Just right there. As long as we keep up the fire. Should all go well. I'm gonna let these guys do what they're doing. They seem to be doing it pretty well. Meanwhile, I do want this machine gun reserved for fire on this sector. Anyone who pops up over there should get popped by those guys. There, and if those guys make it through fine, we'll rush these few squads down over to that side. Try and force a retreat from the school from across the road. Should be even more effective than sending Panzer Grenadiers into a bloody house-to-house fight. Let's go at it. I realize I've gone over my 30-minute time chunk. I'm trying to play in little 10-minute bits of game time. We've been through 7 in about an hour. A lot of guys, especially over here at the... Oh shit, it's a Piat. Yeah, it was a Piat. Was that Stu who shot him? Good self-defense. Honestly, I can't tell if the engineers broke through or not. Okay, did they take any... No. Classic. Let's go over what happened. Engineers busted through to here. Good on them. Found some British paras down over here. I'm gonna probably swap fire with these guys down to that one. Unless there's a... yeah, probably. Still, we're making decent progress. Chewing through ammo like a crazy bastard, though. We need more ammunition than all of Grand Theft Auto 5 combined. British paras, yeah, over here in the East Block. We're still ripping that house to pieces with the 20 mil. I'm thinking we're still gonna have to send in ground troops. Oh, we might be able to send them into the Red School instead. Meanwhile, because those gents down at the Ost Block are, well, A, annoying, and B, dicks, I'm going to fire more MG42s at them. We'll get to Hans eventually. Is he dead or wounded? Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind. You don't need to worry about Hans. Hans is... well, he's less than not good. We'll put it that way. Meanwhile, there's not really much we can do over here. I suppose we could, clear your target. If we get a little bit of shooting down over there. Yeah, there's no one in there. Yeah, and that worked, so... using that logic, why shouldn't this? Alright, so that should do well for that assault over there. Still got a few more minutes on that arty. How am I looking on ammo here? Yeah, nope. Not as bueno as I hoped it would be. What can you guys see? Quite a bit. If I can get this machine gun, or this MG42 up there, and deployed. Oh, betcha he could nail this one, and then it'd be done. By the time we'd done that, the artillery would fall, we'd be grand. Also, they're not really doing anything. And if we did hit them there, we could pop back out. Pop down here, pop into level 1. Go set up on that line and try and push that way. Add some fire support to our request for them to leave. Our kind request, with bullets. So a good 10-minute firefight, followed by 2 more minutes of shooting wildly, followed by an artillery barrage and a Panzergrenadier assault. We didn't just run out the front door. I always make one stupid mistake. Guys, where in the hell are you going? Alright, that's cool and all, but it's the wrong way, gents. Go over there, rest for a bit. Maybe popping these guys in soon enough. Who sees him? Right, can you shoot him with all you got, please? Thank you. Ow. I'll need a way to get my striking force into position. If we can drive them back from there, we can really start to push the pain on them. Gonna split this into an assault team, machine gun team, assault team. The assault team I will push down to there. Their job will be to kill a lot. Then we'll push first squad into that house, and so on. Meanwhile, you boys have no excuse but being tired. Get back over there. Now, I do admit it sucks to be tired, but please, kindly, go back the other way. Ah, we finally got the gun set up. Good job, guys. It only took you like 10 minutes. One more turn left in the battle. I think I'll just go ahead and give it a go. Not much to do right now except let it simmer. Hell of a firefight at the schools. There we go. There we go. They're breaking. Talk about something terrifying. Real plucky, these Brits, though, you gotta admit. They've been in a 10-minute firefight with the tank. And they haven't given up hope yet. Despite the fact that the tank is content to just sit out of range and blow the hell out of them. Haven't used much of our AP either. I just want to watch them break again. It's really nice watching them break. Just how they pop out of the houses and drop. Where is it? Right about... I'm kind of curious what happened down over there. Looks like the guys popped around into assault popped out of the house. They're covering front here with quite the firefight. Popped out. Looks like they just started shooting. That seems like pretty much it. And then they just ran. So yeah. Much to my surprise, my plan is working. This guy's moving into position, and these guys are getting pinned down in the open. And that probably means they'll get just smacked by that artillery assault. Anyway, it's been a fun episode. I'll see you guys in the next part.